Pokemon Legends ZA is completely shaking up everything we thought we knew about battles. You might have missed some of these secrets before everyone else. Okay, first things first, this game is wild. You cannot false swipe to get Pokemon down to 1 HP. It only makes it just dizzy, and we could only have to make it unconscious while there's stars over its head. You knock them out, sure, and you could try to catch them, but it's not guaranteed. So that's already a big shift from what we're used to. Guess my level 100 Zacian that used to always use false swipe to fill my Pokédex, it won't happen with Zygarde, as we never will be able to use false swipe, and I think even if it does, I don't think it will be as much of a big boost compared to when it's dizzy and when it's kind of unconscious. I think that would be way more effective instead of false swipe. Now let's talk about plus moves. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is insane. Plus moves literally boost your attack power by draining your Mega Gouge, but only moves with the plus move mark can do it. So the way to get the mark is you gotta master your moves. So you have to spend some in-game currency, level up those moves, and then boom, you're hitting harder than ever. And especially with those surprise attacks, just imagine how much attack boost that would be. If we catch the opponent off guard, and they are way more lower defense, or somehow they can't even land moves, then the plus moves will also do them way more better. And if our Pokemon is Mega Evolved, every move automatically becomes a plus move. Yup, every single move. Mega Pokemon just got an insane edge. The game world itself is crazy. When it switches from day to night, the entire world state changes. It's not just the map gets darker or the whole city just becomes dark. And yes, trainers may get more rowdy and they want to battle us and there's this red fence everywhere, but the Pokemon really get affected. In one preview, someone was battling an alpha Pokemon, they almost defeated it, and then a cutscene hit. So when day became night, and the Pokemon's HP reset to full, while the team remained hurt. So isn't that kind of unfair? Like, the team is getting battered up, but the whole enemy team, or I should say the alpha Pokemon, is HP just gets reset. Like, it's like all the progress is gone and we can't even rebattle it unless we go back to a Pokemon Center or even use our potions and items. But somehow this mechanic might actually be a huge tip for alpha shiny hunting and rare spawns, because, we used to do the Scarlet and Violet picnic shiny hunting where we had to just reset it over and over again, but now this time in Legends EA it could just be an automatic cutscene that just does it for us. But I'm actually wondering, since we're talking about the nighttime system, what if the nighttime system is correlated to the system on your clock? But I don't think so, really, because that would just make the Pokemon days way more longer. And if we're talking about like nighttime, if it just happens one time, the cutscene, then we'd have to reset the clock many times, and that would just be too much work. And another thing I noticed in the trailer as another secret is that Pokemon attacks can happen multiple times. So if we get attacked too many times, we could also faint, like we did Legends Arceus. There's a limit to how much we could get hit. We can't just get obliterated by Tyranitar's Earthquake. We could actually get affected, it's not just the Pokemon. And most of the time, the Pokemon don't go straight for us during trainer battles. They're directly looking at our Pokemon. So the enemies are all locked onto their Pokemon during trainer battles, not really our trainers. So as long as we don't really run into the battle and get hit by the moves, we're not really going to get hurt in a certain way, so it's much better. Some previewers said it felt tough. Their teams were in the low 20s facing alpha Pokemon in level 30s and 40s. So, alpha Pokemon are always supposed to be more stronger than your own Pokemon. But when it's like more higher level than you, then it's way worse, Even with type advantages, it was rough. But that's the fun part, You could take on alphas for a challenge, use clever strategies, and get tons of XP boost. Catching these alpha Pokemon, well, they're low catch rates, so we really gotta be ready. And switching Pokemon also got a big upgrade. Like, we could just use a certain button or just toggle it and just come out the Pokemon. Moves now have cooldowns that carry over when you switch. You can't just spam attacks and switch like nothing happens. Timing, strategy, and knowing your cooldowns are gonna be huge. This makes battles feel more tactical than ever. Every decision counts, and the timing would just be more intuitive that we have to do this. And we'll also pick up glowing bonus cards that give you missions during battles. Like starting with a sneak attack or landing a super effective move, it will give us bonus like progress towards the things that we have to do to rank up. And completing them also earns points towards our challengers ticket, which makes us go against these higher rank people. And the more higher rank they are, it's going to be way more tough. Their Pokemon are going to be more dodging. They're going to know what to do. Like, I think that if a lower rank someone, like someone just a little small kid, they're just a random youngster Joey, or like a bug catcher, they're just going to just stand there and do nothing, right? But if they're very high level, like a very skilled person, like let's say the guy, what's the name? Yeah, Corvo, that person, he's going to be way more tactical. He's going to run around, use his Arbok, dodge it. One of these promotion matches was Rintaro. Oh, not the one from the anime. It was a trainer with a team inspired by a restaurant concept. It was a callback to Pokemon Black and White's gym. For some reason, this environment looks so cozy. Like people are just chilling in the back on a date having coffee. And we are out here trying to avoid our grass Pokemon getting burned. But it still looks very cozy. I really like the lighting, and it just looks so much more detailed than Scarlet and Violet's. It reminds me of the Larry's gym, but I actually like the upgrade. And I also absolutely love the Link battle style. It looks chaotic. I feel like if two people have the same Pokemon as the other person, sometimes it could get confusing. Like the secrets, we don't know if the other Pokemon is stronger than the other. If they're identical to each other, we could be targeting the wrong Pokemon. And the point system is also really cool too. Depending on how much Pokemon we get, we would rack up more points and win that Link battle. The customization though, oh my gosh, the customization. Pokemon Legends Z8 ditched gender lock clothing completely. So you could wear anything, male, female, whatever style you want, mix and match all the outfits. The drip is going to be insane. This might be the best customization we've ever seen in a Pokemon game. If you want to check out a video where I dive deeper into the France styles, it's above. I went into more depth on how, like, all the France people, in real life, like Paris Eiffel Tower. Oh, I just realized, now I know why they did the Paris Eiffel Tower thing. I thought it was just a random location that they picked for a Pokemon game, but it's literally because Pokemon ZA is set inside Paris. I almost forgot about that detail. It's just so intricate. So if they're playing in the Paris Eiffel Tower, then imagine if there's more deeper stuff in the Eiffel Tower of the actual game, the Lumiose Prism Tower. We don't know much about that yet because there really hasn't been much. But going back to what I said, I can't wait to see how people style their characters while battling alpha Pokemon and mega bosses. Something secretive might be that if we have plate armor on the chest or wear a helmet, maybe the Pokemon's attacks could get reduced and there would be protection. Speaking of mega bosses, this game goes next level. Take Mega Victory Bell for example, a level 34 boss fight on the fields. And in ZA, all your Pokemon that can Mega Evolve can Mega Evolve in just one battle, like all the one. Not just one of them, like multiple. As long as you fill the Mega Gouge by collecting orbs and all the shards. You can Mega Evolve Absol, Gardevoir, Houndoom all in one fight. It's just so amazing, because they never did this with X and Y. The strategy possibilities are insane. Timing which Pokemon to Mega Evolve first, which combos to pull off, this is going to make boss fights feel epic. There's also a little minus icon next to running to control how you run. Let's have all 3 starters Mega Evolve them and Mega Zygarde. Things would just get so spicy. And the story, I missed the professor's intro. The first person you meet is gonna be Jet, the CEO of Koi Sartico. She's mysterious, powerful, and I don't really trust her. She gives off villain vibes. It's just like how the game began with Rose in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's getting kinda nostalgic here. That's exciting, right? ZA is making the story feel more intense, more involved, and you're going to be uncovering secrets right from the start. Or some people that don't know that Jet is like the villain, or they might not assume that she is, can be hit with like a plot twist and know that she is deep in the story. And don't even get me started on the DLC. Mega Dimensions is bringing back 14 new Mega Stones, plus 16 new Mega Pokemon that we don't know of yet. There are a lot of speculations. I've heard of Mega Typhlosion. Maybe I might do a video diving deeper into these individual Mega Stones and Mega potential leaked Mega Evolutions. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. But we saw Raichu X and Raichu Y. I actually like how it looks very similar to each other. I personally find Raichu Y a little bit cuter since the head is more fluffier and there's hair on top. And Hoopa is just chilling in the back. I like how Hoopa is bringing in this dimension hole, and it really reminds me of the Ultra Beasts from Sun and Moon, where they had the same thing with Nihilego, where they opened up this portal. So I really hope that in this game, Legends ZA, that they're gonna have this sort of similar thing where they can bring back legendaries from every single game, including Scarlet and Violet, Koraidon and Miraidon. I actually would really like to see if we could just ride these legendary Pokemon during the streets of Legends ZA. Raichu's ears kind of look like the Nike logo upside down. It looks pretty funny. There's a lot to explore. Hoopa is a secretive Pokemon. We didn't really know much about it. It's like a mythical Pokemon. So I hope to explore some lore there. We're gonna learn more about it. That means there's just so much more to discover after release. Besides the ZA game, there's DLC, new battles, new strategies, new Pokemon to master. If you're not ready, you're gonna miss out big time. So thank you for watching towards the end of this video. Subscribe and turn on notifications for Pokemon ZA updates, and bye.